Well, Greg, we just announced the Greg Creed Leadership Award presented by Olo. How are you feeling?
I am feeling very humbled and very honored, and I really appreciate Olo doing this. It means a huge amount, and you want to leave a legacy, and this award is just I couldn't be prouder and more humbled and honored, and so thank you very much.
Well, the honor is ours, truly. We're thrilled to have this award in your name. I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, fire away.
So, for all the young innovators out there who have ideas but are kind of stuck at the starting line, you've had so many creative ideas throughout your career. What advice would you give to people to get unstuck and chase that dream?
I think the answer is be courageous. I think there's so many people who have great ideas, they have conviction that it's a great idea, and they just don't act on it, right? So I'm a big believer in if you don't ask, the answer's no.
Absolutely.
If you ask, the answer may be no, but there's a chance that it's yes. So I'm a big believer in asking. You'll get the no's, but if you don't ask, you've got to know. So I'm like, get out there, be courageous, and ask.
I love it. Be courageous. In a podcast recently, you said that data without a hypothesis or insight is useless.
Yes.
Has there been a time when your instinct was proven wrong? And what did that teach you?
Oh yeah, I have a great story on Crunchwraps. So a lady called Lois Carson invented Crunchwrap. And at the time, Subway was booming, it was huge. And so I wanted to call it the Crunch Witch.
Okay.
And everyone said, that's a really bad idea, Greg. And I went, no, it's a really great idea because I'm smarter than everybody else. Anyway, my team, this is again courage. So I had two people on my team that came to me and said, look, the Crunchwrap is going to be a huge idea. Don't screw it up by giving it the wrong name.
Okay.
So I would have called it the Crunch Witch. It would have been a disaster. My team told me to call it the Crunchwrap, and it turned out to be this huge success.
That's amazing. Guests often love restaurant brands because of what they stand for. So if you're a leader at a brand, a marketer at a brand, how do you distinguish like an authentic purpose from a performative purpose? How do you create that in an organization and in a marketing team?
Well, the purpose has to be genuine. If you can't just borrow a purpose and slap it on your brand, right? And so if you think about Taco Bell, it is now 60, nearly 70 years old, I guess, or 60 something years old, but it's like the perennial 21-year-old. And so we knew that we couldn't age. So we couldn't become a year older. And then the odd times when we weren't doing well, we'd wake up and think, oh, we're more like 29 now than 21. And so first of all, the purpose has to be genuine.
Okay.
And secondly, you have to work really hard at the purpose. And for us, it was the forever 21-year-old. And I think they've done a really good job. Even after I left, I think they've done a spectacular job. But it is genuine purpose, and then you got to work really hard to keep it.
I think working hard and being courageous are two things that I have certainly taken away from listening to you, not just today, but in events past. Those were the biggest questions I had for you today.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Yeah, I told you, it was softballs, easy stuff.
I know, we're going to go out and Dallas Cowboys now or something.
Good luck to us all.